Is that because of Will Smith?
I don't know if it's just because of Will Smith, but I will say that, yeah, I just to go off of the first part of what you said there before we get into Bad Boys, like this whole idea that the movie theaters were dying and it's just the movies are going away and blah 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 because of Furiosa. Stop and think about for a minute what this was all about. This was all about Furiosa because just those few people in Hollywood just couldn't fathom or understand, and people in the media couldn't fathom or understand why people wouldn't possibly not want to go see a movie where the main character is not Mad Max when it's supposed to be a Mad Max saga, right? Just imagine that for a minute. Sure, the movie may be fun. Sure, it may be good by some people's standards, but it's literally a movie that's 10 years too late about a character that nobody really cared about. That replaced
I think they are dying, man, and I say that mainly because I go to the movies every week with Gore and Allen, and there was a time, man, where when a big movie came out, on that opening weekend, that opening night, those theaters were packed. I haven't seen a packed theater in probably 6 months. Like there's something
shit that people want to see since Dune.
But that's what I'm saying. Godzilla. Like there's Hollywood is hurting.
Godzilla -1.
My point is like look at the stuff that did work, right? It's stuff that people would actually like to see. Dune, Godzilla and Kong. You can go back a little bit farther. Wonka did really great at the end of last year.
But those movies are few and far between, right?
Well, I don't think it's just that. I honestly think it's the price because when I go to the theater, so I live in Southern California, so everything is already expensive. And so for me, just to get a ticket to a regular movie is $29. If I want to go with my husband, that's over $50 plus tax. Then I have to drive there. Then, of course, we want something to drink. So it's like just $100 for two people to go see a movie. And then you get in the theater, you would expect, hey, everyone's here as a couple, so everyone here probably spent about $100. Maybe don't go on your fucking cell phone.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have to deal with people talking, people going on their phone because they can't turn off their phone for 2 hours. And so at my point, I'm like, well, I kind of have to review movies to do this YouTube thing. And I'm like, it's not even worth it to me. I don't care about the quality. I'd rather sit on my computer and watch, a shitty cam version because then at least I don't have to worry about other people ruining my experience. Because if I'm going to spend money, like I don't want it to be wasted by me getting annoyed by somebody else in the theater. And I think a lot of people feel that way. Why would you go out, spend all this money on something just to have a bunch of teenagers on their cell phone? So just stay home on your couch.
That's an aspect of it, and the prices too.
Spot on.